How are you?
Uh, Good. How are you? How was your day? How was your recital?
Well, I got sick, so but it went well. It went well.
Oh,
I
that's
am just trying to recover, so just drinking lots of coconut water. So if you see me kind of out of breath, that's the reason. But
good.
hello,
Try.
everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from whichever part of the world you guys are watching us today. Really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here. Much gratitude.
You should try kangen water. It's very good. I heard. So, how was it? How was the?
The performance was excellent. We are talking about my daughter's school had an opportunity to go to Washington D.C. Um, for a couple of days. Oh,
You know,
thank you, Karina, for your support. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here with us.
let
Much
me let me
appreciated.
let me make
Um,
a.
so
Yeah.
her performance was yesterday, and it was half an hour band performance and half an hour chorus. They were amazing. They got to perform in front of Lincoln Memorial steps, which is iconic. So it was just so beautiful. Couldn't go live from there. The service, I guess, so many people. They had a kite festival going on. They had cherry blossom festival same day. They had some other stuff going on. So people were flocked into DC. But oh, anyway, the thank you for asking. The performance, the kids did a fabulous job. So yes, thank you, and that's the reason why we are going on later than our normal time. So thank you for being with us.
No, that was great. It's a it is amazing when you see the kids trying to what's the word outperform themselves. They try to, I don't know, be the best um, of, as they are, and also to be the best for anybody to who's watching, who's supporting them, who's it is so amazing. Can go further away.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially when they see parents, family, anyone who's there to support them and cheer them on. It's that familiar face, that gives them that comfort. So,
Mhm.
so yeah, and here we are.
Here we are. Let me put a banner.
Yeah,
In fact, no, I can. I'm still um, trying to figure out how the StreamYard and Facebook works. And here you go. Okay. So first of all, I want um, to say hello to Corina. Thank you for being with us. I know it's a little late. It's so we're supposed to be noon, but there are some things that change, and really, really, really appreciate you being with us. Thank you. No, we didn't start. We just started. So let me put a banner up. What is that? Sorry, bear with me. Okay. manifesting the change of inherited karma. I know it's very deep, very challenging to think
Mhm.
about. So when I thought first, I thought, okay, let's we always manifest the change, right? It is that thing that we want to change in our lives. It is material thing. It's I don't know, relationship. It's anything that we want to change. However, most of the time we are reluctant to change because we are. Can you hear me?
Yes.
We are uncomfortable when a change occurs, right?
Correct.
Now, the change, we manifest the change with or without our will, with or without um, our intention. But if we want something new, that's a change, right?
Right. I mean,
Just-
but isn't that the thing? We are constantly manifesting.
mhm,
And when that manifestation comes into fruition, that requires change.
true.
And what happens? What do we do? And my apologies, I'm going to say, what do? I can only speak for myself. Oh, can't change. Don't like change. Nope, nope, that's not what I asked. That's not how I asked. Nope,
Exactly.
nope.
So
And that resistance.
I know here is the thing: when we manifest something, or when we want to manifest something, that something is already embedded in ourselves, in our mind, right? So we don't take it as a change. We take it as something that it's already there. It's just a matter of time of reaching it, right?
Yeah,
But it's actually, you are so right. It is a change.
yeah,
It is a change of having something new, having something else. It is a change of, um, you know, something that we don't expect. There is a change of anything and everything. Sometimes we are not comfortable with it, but that's okay.
yeah.
Now, moving, beyond that change, and I just want to thank Lydia for being with us, for watching us. She's not yet um, commenting, but what I'm asking is that change. What do you want to change? And I went, beyond that, and I said the inherited karma. Now I know, yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna go into um, that spiritual field that it is so amazing. Now, but I want to ask you, how many times you felt in one or other circumstances that you have that sensation of deja vu, that thing that reflected in the mirror when, as you said metaphorically, as you stand in front of the mirror, you see your parents, your grandparents, your ancestors, your something that told you that I already lived that, or somebody in my circle lived that already.
I don't know. I don't know. That's a very loaded question. I don't know how far each of their souls have reached their destination. And I'm not saying either way. That, and I'm also not saying that I'm a continuation of them. Um,
I'm not talking about the continuation. I'm talking about the path that was already walked on, and no matter what you do, you feel that you walk on the same path.
well, because if we don't learn from our mistakes, then that same path is going to show up
Mhm.
each and every time turn we till we learn our lesson. Once we learn our lesson, then basically like another door, another path will open for us to move forward. It's like a video game. In order to get to a next level, you have to pass that level that you're in right now. Thank you, Purna. Thank you for watching us, my friend. Much gratitude. Thank you.
Hey, well,
So it's like the video game, you're playing and you want to get to the next level. But in order to get to the next level, you have to complete this level. You're going in circles and you can't reach the next level. Guess what? You're missing something. And
mhm.
that's what the universe is always telling us. You're missing something, my friend. Go back. I'm giving you, come on, let's try this again. I know you can do this. Second time around. You get a little bit further, just not there yet. Third time
Okay,
around.
let me ask you this:
Yeah.
the Do you think in inherited karma, the inherited um, path, faith, inherited s- scripted life? Do you think that we have a scripted, already written life ahead of us or behind us, that from the time we are born to today's and to from the end of the time, do you
I know.
think that
I feel like there are multi-level questions in that one question. Thank you, Myra. Thank you for watching. Much gratitude, my friend. Thank you. Um, multi-level questions there. That's in itself. Like if you're talking about what is, let's define inherited. What do you mean? How do we define that? Let's tackle that first.
I'm thinking
Coming from
of
generation to generations.
exactly our genes?
So then karma, and again, this is in my humble opinion, you know, I believe in past lives, rebirth. So karma automatically follows that. If one doesn't believe in karma, which is fine, but then you are still living your karma now,
Hmm.
right? And to get to your question, karma and dharma are related. You do your deed, right? And then, the rewards follow. I don't know if I'm making any sense here, guys.
No,
Please feel free to comment, Um,
it
I
is.
don't want to get into any particular religion, but oh, thank you. Thank you.
Oh, here, see, that's a karma because the daughter
Yeah.
came, and um, now we are talking about the inherited karma or inherited, I don't know, script in our lives, right? There is that path that we feel sometimes that you're not gonna get away from it. Is
Absolutely not. No. And I'm
right?
sorry that I keep interrupting you because everything that you do, there's, the the results are going to show up no matter what. I'm trying to formulate it, guys, and my apologies. I am not feeling well, so it's like my thoughts are running really fast and my mouth can't catch up with it. So my apologies. And such an amazing topic in itself, and it's like inherited karma from our ancestors. I believe in the positivity. Sure, they can send us those good thoughts and wishes, but you yourself have those karmas, and if you're talking about past lives, then sure, I personally believe that, okay, from my past lives, I've, say, gathered these goods, because karmas are, say, good deeds. I've brought those along with me in this life. And that's what at times I do believe, that when some sort of something happens and it's like almost something could have happened or could have gone wrong, and it's like, oh, it's your good deed, your good karma came and basically saved you, and guided you in the right direction or the right path. um this is from part of the Hinduism, whatever little that I learned. And I'm still on the journey, because learning is continuous. So that's what I think. I don't think that our ancestors can. I think sure, they can bless us, absolutely bless us, but you yourself have to create the karma, and you're constantly in the creation mode, you
Mhm.
know and whether, and they always say you shouldn't worry about the results. Leave the results, just let it be. You do your job, what you're here to do, which is to do good deeds on this planet Earth, and whatever that means to you in your teachings, in your beliefs. But one can reach even higher when you do selfless
So
acts.
if simple put is, if you do the right thing, then you follow the right path. Now, I always, wonder how a little kid just born, right? There is
Mhm.
not too much learning, not too much, changing
Right.
in the mind, in the conscience, and in the body, and they start laughing. That laugh, that it is so amazing, so pure, and you feel that it comes from beyond the time,
Yes.
right? There is no, that I think, in my humble opinion, that's inherited. That's an inherited thing. I don't know how, why, where from, but obviously the little kid, he was born with it. Now, uh, when I'm talking about inherited karma, i'm I'm referring to the things that are beyond our existence,
Mhm.
before maybe our existence,
Yes.
and we are going with now. Sorry. um, okay, I'm my phone is calling, and uh, Corina saying that a bit of topic, Hinduism is the closest to the truth. It's actually, it's very, very true, because it is so embedded in time.
Mhm.
It's what, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 years ago. We don't know, but it's so, it is so pure, right? It comes from the roots, and it's not only Hinduism, and we don't, you know, uh, we recognize everything that brings value to our lives, right? The right thing is a relative term. True. Although I'm gonna fight to that, and I argue that because the right thing is, what do you think the right thing is? We are subjective
Yeah.
creatures, right? But I don't think that anybody in this world will feel the right thing the wrong way. You feel it in your heart. You feel it in your soul, and
Mhm,
that right thing, when it comes, it comes.
mhm.
Now let's back to, because we divagate and we
So you were talking about a baby laughing. You were saying that, correct me if I'm wrong, that that is inherited from, say, maybe previous life or whatnot, and that giggle, that chuckle, that smile, that connection. Um, I purely believe that that is that soul connection with God, with the divine, with the
the
universe,
universe, right?
because you're so pure. You that this is what I mean. This is how I can just put it. You basically, literally, just came from there. Your soul came from there. Your connection is so close to God. So you're talking with God, with the universe, and that energy is there. And that's where that smile or the
Exactly.
chuckle comes from. That's what I truly, genuinely believe. And it is the most beautiful sight to see. Yeah. Yeah.
It,
It's
it's true because they recognize, babies are laughing because they are close to the father, where all the happiness is, and the close to the parents. And babies are laughing it because those circumstances are there. But then yet, if you have that environment and you don't have that connection that you are talking about, that connection is not there, they won't laugh. They will feel isolated, right? But that connection is there. And we are born with that connection. Now, moving forward, if we are born with that connection comes way past us.
correct.
It's that's what I'm saying. It's inherited, right? It comes with us on the this earth, on the universe.
Because the life and death cycle is continuous.
Hmm.
So that is the reason why we are bringing it from our past lives, you know, if that's what you mean. I don't know if we're on the same page.
Exactly. It comes. It comes. We don't bring it. It comes with us. Now, by manifesting, let's say, because there are a lot of amazing things that come with us when we are born or in our life, and there are also some things that they're not so amazing, let's say, but they are inherited. So when, a lot of vices, a lot of bad things happen in our lives, a lot of uh, bad things that we believe in, there are a lot of I don't know, part of our genetics. So by manifesting, can we manifest a change of that? Can we rewrite our own path differently than the path that was maybe written for us, or maybe it was inherited?
Absolutely, 100%. Why not? Why not? The book is there, empty. You write it if you choose to. People who choose not to, it's going to go with whatever that has been given, that has been written from the past karmas, your whole life, kind of pre-written. I think in one of the episodes we did mention some of this, that it's kind of pre-written stuff, and then you just follow that. But it is up to you when that consciousness comes in, when that awareness comes in within you, that, oh, there is something bigger than me. There's universe, there's God, there's Allah, there's Krishna, there's Jesus, whoever, whatever you believe in. That form of energy is so much more powerful, that you can co-create with the universe. You write it, this is what it is that you want, you feel it, you get that energy, you simply create it, and you go with the flow, and you continuously create it, and you keep seeing the results after results after results. But because you are co-creating with the universe, you're not saying that, oh, that ego comes in, oh, I am me and I'm the one who said no. We have to be in alignment with the universe in order to co-create. So absolutely, we can change anything and everything that we want if we do believe that there is pre-written things about our life. It's already destined. Absolutely, 100,000% can be changed.
Mhm.
Gotta believe in it, gotta work at it.
Exactly. So manifesting is actually that change that occurs when you want to, right? Now, Corona said that, in my opinion, we all come here pure, which is absolutely true. But
Yes,
depending on the place and time, we come, we are giving
we create
this.
our own journey. I mean, yes, absolutely, we do come pure. Again, this is in my opinion, we do come very, very pure. But I think what happens is that with the society and with all this teaching and learning and all the soul's experience that the soul is here on this earth to receive, all these layers and layers that kind of surrounds, and that kind of pureness gets hidden.
Mhm.
And and in order to kind of get through that pureness, we gotta that rewire that unconscious subconscious mind, and kind of go through and say, hey, remember me, I'm still here, you're still pure, you're still beautiful, you're intelligent, you're successful. We kind of forget
You are
about that
unique.
and just focus on, yeah, others. Yeah.
No matter the time and place, some people they find their way, some they don't. Well, because the saying he she is wasting her. I I, I
I
think it.
I don't think that anybody's wasting their life. I think the soul has a purpose, and the experience that the soul came here to receive. So that's what that soul is receiving, that experience in someone else's maybe opinion and thought that, oh, they could be wasting their life. But everybody's you know path is different, but the destination, the end result is to be one with that energy, with the universe, with God. I don't know, I mean, that's just my two
This is a very,
senses.
you know, I don't know if it's part of the subject or not, but this is so important because the uh, we're talking about the choices that we make in our lives, right?
Yes.
And I make some choices, you make some choices, but when you look at my choices, you would think that they are not right. When I look at my choices, I might think that they are right or correct, but compare or um, related to other people, they might not be right. So, but that's okay. It is subjective thing,
Correct.
and we all the time. If I don't know if I'm correct or not, but all the time we try and we go to a path and then we come back and it said, well, this is good, this is bad, and then we go another path and another path and another path. Then even in one day we try so many things, even though
Yes,
we don't realize that we
absolutely.
try, and I think we try to change that inherited karma every day, all day long, because it comes from, and that karma can come from 1,000 years on our inheritance, or can come from yesterday or from last week or
Mhm.
from a month ago, because we build that karma as our thoughts go through, process it, and we go to that, like a blind people. I'm sorry, I don't want to judge, but like somebody who doesn't see, and we feel, we touch, we sense,
Mhm.
and we try to find our way. There is a dark world out there, but we keep trying to find our way, and we keep trying to change. That's how we manifest that change continuously. And sorry, whoa, shit. This is so. I didn't think that this is so, deep. Liana said that using my experience and knowledge from the past helped me to create the now, which is very, very
Yeah.
powerful thought. Accept the present and the best you can with what you have. That's that's amazing. If you can
Yeah.
do that, that's gratitude is the best way to follow your journey. Now, we're gonna talk about gratitude again, and there are so many things in this bowl that we are talking today. But um, it, that's right. That experience, acknowledge, and that's why we're here to share that experience and that knowledge that whatever we had, good, bad, ugly, it doesn't matter. What matters is that if we can learn something from it and we can grow, we can, become better on in our lives, in our, not only in our lives but in our other people's lives, the people around us, the people that they meet us. We know in our business that we can reach over seas and over continents, right? And
Yes.
that is an amazing thing, and we want to manifest that change. Now, we want to make sure that that change that we want to manifest is the right change to do. And sorry, whoa, we have so many. Um, Corina said that I am blind often and hints, but all that I get more and more. I like both. I appreciate Corina being with us. I really, really, I thank you very much. We're supposed to be at noon, but now it's 5 o'clock. You're waiting for 5 hours for us to come live, and I really, really appreciate that. I am
Yeah.
sure that Uma as well. Now, that song, "The Older I Get," which is a wonderful song. When we say that I am blind, is a lot of times we think that we see, but we do have that blindness. And it's not a blindness, it's a reflection of the right things in front of us, reflected by the wrong things again around us, which is so powerful. And that's where the more you go in life, there are two I don't know, two things happening. One is we get wiser, and yet we kind of screen out everything that is not is that weed. You know, the weed seeds. We
Mhm.
start just pushing them away, and we know that we say, "Thank you for being in my life. I really appreciate it. I learned that, but now you don't. I don't need you anymore."
Yeah,
And those, weed seeds, they will always be there, like in a
yeah,
garden. It depends if you see a flower or a weed.
yeah,
And some of the weeds, they have beautiful flowers,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
But that's the change that we want in um, in our lives. That's the change that we want for all these inherited karmas to to occur, right?
yeah, yeah. No, Karina, oh, you're saying that you weren't here from the beginning. I feel something's not right with Huma. Oh, thank you so much. No, I'm just under the weather for past week, and just lost my voice as well, and no energy whatsoever. So I'm just trying to drink coconut water to just kind of regain my strength so I can go live and be here with you guys. So thank you so much. Thank you. Now I'll, I am healing, as I like to say. I'm on the healing path. So thank you.
Yeah,
You don't see my usual, self.
it's this is the weather. Is the spring is
Mhm.
coming. We change. We change with flowers and with everything around us, and we change with whatever we brought in this life when we were born. It is amazing how we are born as a from a little speck, and we got all the characteristics of our parents, grandparents, and so on, and
It's
more
amazing. Yeah.
and more.
Yes.
That more is the things that I cannot explain. I don't think the science can explain yet. But it is so amazing that we can use that more for our own good. A lot of times in our life, we lose that. We just let it go. We say it doesn't match with the laws, with the environment, with the school beliefs, with our, um, you know, but yet that's the child. Um, I don't know. That's the child thing that we keep in us until we die. We keep that core of purity, right? How many times we met somebody and we said, "My God, this guy or this lady, I cannot deal with it. It is so, I don't know. It's not. I can handle it, right?" But then something happens and you realize that really in their core they are good, they're nice, they're
Yeah.
pure. That those layers
Yes.
outside added in our lives kind of fade in whatever is good in us,
Well,
and that,
I
that change.
I think we are different when we are with our family, right?
Mhm.
Um, Someone that we love, someone that we're close with, all the layers are kind of out, and you are who you are.
Yeah,
When you are in a workforce, you're being a professional, you do have to put face on, and you have to go and do what it is you need to do. When you're with your friends, you're a certain way. So I think with each relationship and each title that you have to kind of play that role, play that part,
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
But then I think we get so caught up by playing all those roles, we forget who we are and where we came from, and we forget to take care of that just us, that me time. And, like, how many times do we think about karma? Like, how many times do we sit here and say, okay, you know what? Let me see, what kind of karma have I done today for past 3 months? What have I done? Have I, it's, it's, it's a good reminder, for ourselves, Yeah, we're born from two people, yeah, are so different, so right. Science has no clue because, yeah, God works. Parents are just hosts, and are totally different individual. 100%, Karina. Absolutely. I mean, God at his best, that's why I always say, that he doesn't make mistakes. There are no mistakes. Everything is so precise, so precise, always is, always has been, and always will be.
It will be.
It's us humans, we we forget that, and again, it's a good reminder time to time just to even be grateful for this form of life that we have, that we're given, that we make the best, and doing the good deeds, doing the good karma, it's only going to benefit us, because at the end of it, what is it? God wants the best for us. Like our parents wants the best for us.
Yeah.
Well, he's the supreme being, universe energy wants the best for all of his kids.
Hmm.
It doesn't matter. So we
Exactly. And
fine. We keep chugging along, and the right path gets shown away when you have that desire, when you have that, when you are searching for something, you go on a hunt and you are searching. Guess what? You might not find it today. You might not find it the next day, but the third day you're bound to find it because that's what you're looking for. You basically have the blinders on and you're like, nope, I'm not looking for anything else. This is what I want. And when you go for it, it shows up.
yeah,
Yeah.
as soon as we are sent here, yes, we do the best of the experience called life. It's maybe we have another we have to have another session about life and about this topic. This is amazing. Now, that change that we, a lot of times when I hear the karma is when somebody, um, something happened to somebody as a payoff. Oh, it's karma. He had got hit by this, or he lost the money, or whatever is karma. No, that karma is so embedded in ourselves, and it's so beautiful. It's an amazing thing because it comes with us and it goes beyond us. It comes with us as our karma, not everybody else and anybody else karma, but our karma, and it goes when we, at the end of days, it doesn't stop. It goes further, and I think we are in that chain of that karma coming from the past and meeting us and then going to the future. Now, the question is, can we change that karma? Of course, we do, but we can change it only in a good way. I know I don't have any proof of that, but I really believe that we can change it only in the good way. So we can amplify it, that karma. We can make it great. As Yana said, that gratitude amplifies that karma, and
Sure.
that's how we change it. That gratitude that we feel in our in our core, in our heart, in our soul, that changes that karma, and it's just blooming. It's you feel that energy coming with it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, our absolutely our life is the consequences of our acts, and our vibration is our frequency. 100%. Yeah, it is. It is, Yeah.
Having the awareness of that karma, having the connection with that karma that it comes and goes, and um, having the willingness to change, it is so amazing. How many people in our lives we think that, oh, I got it, I am set, right? I have a house, I have a car, I have kids, the kids are in school, everything is set, right? And then somebody said that the most that we regret in our life in a last minute is the things that we didn't pursue, the things that we didn't do when the time came, the opportunities that
Yes.
we didn't take.
Because we
And
didn't take the
so
action.
exactly. And oh, thank you, Rima. Yeah, it's not a replay. We are still live. thank,
Yeah.
thank you for being with us. Um, yes, it is so amazing to how these things they come together, and that's why we're here to figure out, or to, I don't know, screen it, all of these things that are in our lives. And we think that, oh, I cannot manifest. I cannot manifest the change. I'm afraid of change. I don't want the change. I'm uncomfortable with the change. All these, I wouldn't say that are negative things. They're just challenges in our lives. And from these challenges, we start learning, right?
Because it's like already preset that, when you're already saying, I can't do this, I can't do that, you are already, whatever we say, I think we've mentioned this so many times in the past as well. What we speak is an affirmation to the universe. So always speak positively, always speak highly of yourself, instead of saying, I can't. So, no, I'm going to try, I'm going to give it a try. I can do it. Then automatically it'll just come to, it's like, you know what, I can do it. And guess what? I'm doing it. So we have to be mindful of what we say, because you're putting it out into the energy, right? As long as we live, we learn. Absolutely. Freedom of choice has been given to us also. Choose absolutely. Yeah, we should all choose very wisely. And why not choose what's best for us? Why not speak highly of ourselves?
Mhm.
Why not? Why not? Always it's like, oh, we're so afraid, we're so scared, skeptical to take action, to do this, do that. It's like, what if it goes right? Then what are you going to do? How are you going to react? What then? Let's
Yeah.
talk about that. Let's give our thoughts something different to entertain. because those 70,000 thoughts a day are on a replay mode. It's their job to keep playing all those, I don't know, all those thoughts that we've kind of gathered and heard, and we store it, and then it just goes on a replay. Let's rewire, let's change one at a time, and make it go, wait, ooh, okay, all right, I can't think that anymore. Stop. So it's a work in progress, it's definitely is work in progress for all of us, and that's what life is about. If we reach somewhere, we go somewhere and we reach there, by tomorrow, then it's like, oh, that was kind of short lived. You want it. You want a beautiful journey. You want a beautiful destination. Well, make the journey be beautiful.
Yeah,
Create it with beautiful flowers. Create it with beautiful memories. Create it with beautiful thoughts, happy,
creation.
healthy thoughts,
Exactly.
and that it means even with food, water, anything and everything, just we want to make our home beautiful for us to see and have that pleasure. Well, why not make our body temple beautiful from inside out by giving beautiful thoughts, right?
Yeah, exactly. Corina saying something about reincarnation. Maybe we will have another talk um,
Some people are saying, I can't wait to
about.
be reincarnated and hopefully I will make it better in the next life. But I always think, why not try to make it better while you're still here? Absolutely, 1000%. Yeah. Why not now? Why wait till next life? Do it
Well,
now.
let me tell you this: if you're gonna wait for next life, in the next life, you're gonna wait for the next life, and so
Yeah.
on. So don't do that. Oh my God, it's already almost an hour since we are talking about this amazing subject, which is, I think it's amazing because it opens up the questions and the answers that we kind of um, have buried inside us, and we are not very comfortable to answer them or even to put those questions. What's going on? What is the karma? What is the inherent karma? Can I change it? I don't think we answered this question, and I would
Yeah.
appreciate if we continue to on this subject, because it is very important for us to understand what we can change in our life and what we cannot. And with that being said,
Is there
our
such thing as we can't?
let's find out the next session. So let's keep the the gates open, and we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, great. It was amazing, and I want to thank everybody who participated today and who watch us in replay. It was an amazing journey. I know we are past the, our regular time, but it was amazing, and I really really appreciate. And we are grateful for anybody who is just jump in and share your thoughts. That's why
Yeah.
we're here.
Feel free, that it helps us a lot. Thank you. Thank you, Karina. We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Karina.
everyone,
Thank you,
for
Liana.
being here. Thank you, Liana, Rima.
Uh,
Thank you,
oh my God,
Myra,
I cannot
Una.
it up.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being here and watching us. Much
Thank you.
gratitude. Thank you. At least we should do 3 deep breaths. That should always be. So we're just gonna breathe in and breathe out. I don't think I can do too much of it, so my apologies. So let's
That's
inhale and slowly exhale. Take a deep breath in with gratitude and exhale with gratitude. Inhale again and exhale with gratitude. You can open your eyes now. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you guys all next week. Much appreciated.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Enjoy your evening and have a wonderful week. Bye bye.
Bye bye, everyone. Thank you.